Tink, 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 tink. Yeah.
Tink is a friend of Peter Pan.
Oh my gosh.
Peter! Peter!
I've watched so much fucking Disney since I've been hanging out with my niece and nephew.
Yeah?
It's like
what
the good ones.
What ones?
All Disney. It's all new Disney princess stuff.
What's new Disney princess stuff?
It's that and like the new, I guess I'd consider like Nickelodeon or like kids shows on there.
Nickelodeon GAC?
No, not at all. Like one of the ones is there's some pirate that there's some pirate and she's a girl. She's a girl pirate and she does something. I don't know.
I think that's Dora the Explorer.
It's not Dora the Explorer. It's all these things and like she's got these firefighter dogs. It's like, oh, Paw Patrol. They're the Paw Patrol.
What?
Yeah, there's some stuff on there, and
I
sit there and watch it, and like I kind of laugh because like it's been so long since I've watched any children's programming. I'm like, the logic in this is so fucking flawed. Like, no wonder our kids are growing up stupid. They're learning some really dumb stuff from these.
No. Now you have to explain. Like what?
Like, there's this one, and it's okay. No, the dogs aren't the. I don't know what the dogs are. I don't know if they're superheroes or what. But they're called Paw Patrol. I know that much. I forget what they say. They do something stupid.
Okay.
But they there's another thing. There's these fish. But they're firefighters.
Okay.
They're underwater and they fight fires.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. That's one of the things, right? I'm like, this logic's so fucking flawed. And then there's a fish. There's a fish. He's on a building, Brian.
A fish on a building.
He's on a building.
Is it SpongeBob?
No. And he's gonna jump. Because there's a fire in the building behind him. Excuse me. He's like on a leaf to the side, like seaweed or something.
Uh-huh.
And he's on this thing and he's like, I'm gonna jump. I gotta jump. And they're trying to get like that little trampoline thing out and stuff, you know?
This sounds like overly, what's the word? Like super serious considering like it's like a children's show. I mean, suicide?
No, there's fire. And then they're trying to get him to be brave enough to
burn alive?
To jump on the trampoline thing that, you know how the fire.
Burn alive.
God damn it, Brian.
Okay, so they're trying to get him to be brave enough to jump on the trampoline.
Jump on like that. They're underwater. He's a fish. He can swim down. Like, I'm sitting there looking, they're using a ladder. I'm like, can't he just swim up there? He's a fucking fish. Like, these are all water-dwelling animals or mammals or fish or something. They're all water-dwelling. Why can't they just fucking swim?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Does your niece and or nephew pick up on those things?
No.
Do you say them out loud to your niece and or nephew?
I say them to my sister. If they happen to hear it, they happen to hear it. Because her and I will go back and forth. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
It's like, Uncle Craig.
And she'll start laughing. My sister will start laughing. And she's like, I know, right? I'm like, this is hilarious. And like, we'll kind of go back and forth. It's not like we don't rip it apart because she's usually trying to still, you know, maintain a family. But it's like, dear Lord, I'm sitting there watching and going, what in the blue hell is going on here? Like, I understand being creative and whatnot. Like, I don't mind like the paw one, like the paw patrol, because they're trying to help out and they're trying to be nice and all this stuff.
They're trying to be nice.
Granted, I mean, they're talking animals, but you know what? You know, you can have like some form of fantasy in there. But when it comes down to where inside the fantasy world, there's like something's wrong. Mm-hmm. Because the fish, like, clearly they swim all around, like all the time. They swim everywhere. They swim up, they swim down, they swim left and right. But all of a sudden, when it comes down to this burning building underwater, that's when they're like, we can't go up. We have to use the ladder on the back of this.
On the back of the truck.
The back of a truck to go get this guy. I'm like, are you serious? What's going on here?
Really?
Yes. But at other times, they like just swim everywhere. It doesn't even matter.
You know,
it's so fucking weird.
There was this interesting thing online the other day. I don't want to say interesting thing. It was like one of those like, don't you feel old sort of things. And it showed like a picture of SpongeBob, like from one of the early. Look at this, dude.
Oh, hook shot.
First appearance of the hook shot. Pretty sweet, right?
That is sweet.
Yeah, I know. Right? That
is sweet.
That's why I was really excited for you I was excited to get to this point. But anyway, it showed a picture of the whole thing, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's that episode of SpongeBob, and then it says this episode is I forget it was 11 years old or something like that, and I sat there in like horror because because I remember when SpongeBob came out, I was like, I'm not into SpongeBob. Really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was a little too old for SpongeBob, you know. And then I'm like, oh shit. If that's considered like, oh man, do you remember when this was on like these old cartoons? And I'm like, that's not an old cartoon. Oh god, I'm ancient. I'm gonna die.
I like those things, like those little goofy things, and I'll sit there and I'll look at a bunch of them and whatnot. They're entertaining to me when I'm like waking up and I'll be on my phone checking Facebook and whatnot. But those stupid little articles, and I know you see 400 million of them like I do on my feed every morning. Mm-hmm. But the things like that, the things that are like, oh, it's the what do you call it? Like the the things like that. The don't you feel old? These have already been out. And how about this? Here's the 17 things doing this, you know. But I'll click on the ones that are, I guess I'll say, relevant to me.
Sure.
Which is, and I guess I can't think of like what they are right offhand. I bet I seriously could get on my phone and see like 12 of them. But those are the things I like kind of waking up to, because it just kind of, it doesn't get me thinking necessarily in the morning.
It gets you depressed or what?
No, like, because I don't mind seeing that shit, because I go, holy shit, I am getting old. Like, it doesn't bother me necessarily.
Right.
You know, and it's just,
oh god,
I don't get what you're trying to do.
I thought I had to clear the room, it looked like. No?
I don't know.
No, I guess not. Oh fuck, wasting my time and health. Shit.
Yeah, so
wrong side of this one.
Can you push it?
Nope. I have to be on the other side.
Oh, that sucks. How do you get over there?
I have to go back up to the other room and around.
Oh man, that sucks, man.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I don't, you know, it's not like I'm like, you know, oh my god, I'm old or anything like that, because I'm not old, you know.
Yeah.
You're not exactly like, you know. But at the same time, it was just one of those things, like, it just struck me, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, they hit you. And I think there's sometimes fun in that, like those little types of things like that.
Ooh, I'm going back for that room. Double treasure chest? Yeah, that's happening.
But it's just kind of...
I'm dead, by the way. Good night, sweet prince.
What
Good night, you kings of New England.
What do you got to do?
I have to kill him. Come on. There it is.
Is that the only way to kill him is with that?
No. I mean, I can hit him with my sword, but he can electrocute you.
Oh, okay.
It's in my best interest.
Oh, okay.
Have to go here. Go down this one.
I like how there's barely any room for you right there.
I know, right? Oh, give it to me.
Not gonna be enough to make you.
But at least it's something, man.
Yeah.
I'll take a half a hit over, you know. Maybe we should just call this the beep beep side. You know what I mean? This could be
the legend of beep beep.
Legend of beep beep. Roadrunner. That was a cartoon.
That a Roadrunner. He's so roady and he's
God.
so runner. He's the most roadiest runner that's ever ran that's runned.
Huh?
Runner of roads and runner. Those roadie runners that run roads that road and run have never roadie run like running roads.
So what are some of the other cartoons that they watch, like, or stuff that they watch? I shouldn't call them just cartoons. I don't know if they're like that new,
My nephew, well, they're not cartoons. Nothing is
like, cartoon.
the cartoons you're used to. None of it's that animation style anymore. Absolutely not a single one of them.
No?
They're all like 3D animated, or they're 2D but like still done completely by computer, you know, because I guarantee you it's so much faster.
Oh yeah,
obviously
than having somebody sit there and animate the whole thing.
Right, and so it's like all that, and
one of these waterfalls has to. Yep, that's the guy. Although it looks like the room next to me might have been a better one to go to.
jump back out.
Definitely going back out. Because this looks like the way I'm like supposed to like go.
Yeah.
Like wake me up before you go.
Right.
Damn.
Oh look,
Booyah!
nice little 20 rupier.
of these is fake.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Then how do you get to that? How do you get to the room that they were just showing me there?
I don't know.
I guess I'll just.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Whatever. Next time when we come back, I'll figure it out.
You won't ever figure it out.
That's what I do.
This is going to be one of those.
I'm kind of a
what's going to be one of those things that's been one of those kind of one of those that's going to be the what are you going to go down?
Hookshot!
Go and down.